The dark runs deep and the winds still follow. An old dirt track cut through the pines, past forgotten fences and county lines. The air hung thick with the scent of rain, memories drifting across the plain. I kept my eyes on the fading white, a gravel shining in the moonlight. But every mile seemed twice as long, like the night was holding on to every word I left behind, and every ghost inside my mind. Down in midnight hollow tonight, the shadows dance beyond the light. No place to run, no place to hide, just the truth walking by my side. Midnight hollow, cold and wide, where broken dreams and hope collide. And every road that brought me here made the darkness crystal clear. Bed twisted through the trees, carried by a restless breeze, and now cried out from somewhere far beneath the pale and fading stars. I thought about the years gone by, the reasons why we laugh and cry, and how the weight we choose to bear can neither break us or prepare. The night can strip a person bare, leave nothing but what's really there. No disguise and no excuse, only what we choose. Down in midnight hollow tonight, the shadows dance beyond the light. No place to run, no place to hide, just the truth walking by my side. Midnight hollow, cold and wide, where broken dreams and hope collide. And every road that brought me here made the darkness crystal clear. And slowly turned to gray as night began to fade away. The hollow looked less dark somehow, though it was still the same place now. And standing there I understood the hard roads had done some good, teaching lessons only found on lonely stretches of broken ground. Not every darkness means defeat, sometimes it's where wisdom meets the stubborn heart that won't give in, no matter where it's been. darkest place, a soul can find its grace. The sun climbs slowly through the pines and leaves the hollow far behind. Climbed high to Raven Ridge, past broken fences and splintered bridge. The evening sky was turning black, and there was no thought of turning back. A murder of ravens crossed the moon, their wings cut shadows through the gloom. The cold wind swept across the stone, making the whole ridge seem alone. The higher I went, the less I knew about what was false and what was true. The world below grew small and dim, like a fading memory in the wind. Up on Raven Ridge tonight, where darkness swallows every light. No place for lies, no place for pride, just the hills and the sky so wide. Raven Ridge, cold and bare, the sound of silence everywhere, and every step upon that climb leaves another year behind. The old fire tower stood alone, a skeleton of rust and bone, watching valleys far below, where distant rivers used to flow. I leaned against the weathered steel, trying to understand what's real. The answers never came in words, only in the cry of birds. Some lessons hide where few will go, beyond the towns and roads we know, waiting in the lonely places, far from familiar faces. Up on Raven Ridge tonight, where darkness swallows every light. No place for lies, no place for pride, just the hills and the sky so wide. Raven Ridge, cold and bare, the sound of silence everywhere, and every step upon that climb leaves another year behind. The eastern horizon showed a glow, painting silver on stones below. The ravens drifted with the dawn, like spirits finally moving on. And standing there above the land, I felt something I could understand. Not certainty, not victory, just a quiet kind of peace. The highest ground won't change your fate, but it can help you contemplate the weight you carry every day, and what should stay or fade away. Once more, I know what I was climbing for. Not to escape, not to forget, but to face every regret. Raven Ridge, wild and free, you gave a little clarity, and every mile back down the hill carries that feeling still. ravens vanish with the sun, and the long road calls me on. The clock struck 12 in a dying town. Street lights flickered, half burned down. The storefront windows held no glow, just reflections from long ago. I walked alone through empty streets, listening to my dragging feet. Every shadow knew my name, every corner looked the same. The night remembers what I hide, all the things I keep inside, and every silence feels like truth, cutting deeper than it used to. This is my midnight reckoning, the weight of every broken thing. The roads I took, the roads I missed, the ghosts I loved, the fists I kissed. Midnight reckoning, cold and slow, showing me what I need to know. Not who I was, not what I've been, but who I am beneath my skin. The courthouse bell rang far away, like a warning from another day. The wind pushed dust across the square, like old regrets still hanging there. I thought time would let things die, but some memories never say goodbye. They settle deep beneath the bone and wait until you're all alone. The darker that the night becomes, the louder beat the hidden drums, calling every buried truth back into the room. This is my midnight reckoning, the weight of every broken thing. The roads I took, the roads I missed, the ghosts I loved, the fists I kissed. Midnight reckoning, cold and slow, showing me what I need to know. Not who I was, not what I've been, but who I am beneath my skin. Silver light on county lines. I stood there staring at the sky and let the years go drifting by. Some wounds fade and some remain, like fingerprints of loss and pain. But every scar that I can trace helped me find this place. Maybe truth arrives at night, when there is nowhere left to hide, and every mask we've ever worn falls away before the dawn. First light rises in the east, and the shadows lose their teeth. Ran south through Widow's Crossing, past fields where the fog came crawling. An old rail line cut through the trees, rusting slowly with the years. The evening settled cold and gray as daylight slipped away, and every mile beneath my wheels brought back things I used to feel. The wind knew every broken name, every loss and every flame, and carried them across the land like grains of dust through open hands. Down at Widow's Crossing tonight, where the darkness meets the light, no easy answers waiting there, just cool winds in the midnight air. Widow's Crossing, old and worn, holding stories through the storm, and every road that passes through leaves with something true. The depot stood abandoned still beyond the creek and over the hill. Its windows dark, its paint long gone, yet somehow it kept holding on. I thought about the years that fade, promises people never made, and how time takes what it will take without a reason we can name. The tracks don't care who comes or goes, they only follow where they flow, across the miles and through the years, past every hope and fear. Down at Widow's Crossing tonight, where the darkness meets the light, no easy answers waiting there, just cold winds in the midnight air. Widow's Crossing, old and worn, holding stories through the storm, and every road that passes through leaves with something true. Climbed over barren ground, casting silver all around. The fog drifted across the rails like fragments of forgotten tales, and in that quiet, lonely place I found a trace of grace, not in certainty or pride, but in simply staying alive. Every crossing marks a choice, every silence holds a voice, and every path we choose to take becomes the life we make. Scar beneath these fading stars. Widow's Crossing, dark and wide, with the long night at your side, and every mile beyond this place carries part of its trace. The fog fades into morning light, rails disappear from sight. down through Ironwood Hollow, where the river ran dark and slow. The ironwood trees stood twisted and tall, like they had outlived it all. Their roots dug deep through stone and clay, holding firm through every day, and every shadow they cast at night seemed older than the moonlight. The wind moved softly through the leaves, carrying things no one believes, old stories buried in the ground, waiting to be found. Down in Ironwood Hollow tonight, where the trees outlast the light, no easy road, no straight way through, just the things you know are true. Ironwood Hollow, dark and deep, garden promises we keep, and every mile beneath the stars shows us who we really are. An old well sat beside the trail, covered up by moss and shale. The rope was gone, the bucket too, like memories that slipped from view. I stopped a while and listened close to the silence that mattered most, the kind that only lonely places know, where the strongest lessons grow. The years leave marks on every face, but time can never take the strength that's built through loss and strain and getting up again. Down in Ironwood Hollow tonight, where the trees outlast the light, no easy road, no straight way through, just the things you know are true. Ironwood Hollow, dark and deep, garden promises we keep, and every mile beneath the stars shows us who we really are. The eastern sky began to glow through the branches hanging low. The river caught the morning sun and turned to silver as it run. And standing there beside the bend, I felt the night come to an end, leaving only what remained, the wisdom gathered through the pain. Some roots go deeper than the eye can never see beneath the sky, and some hearts grow strong the same through hardship, loss, and change. Is for not to conquer, not to control, but to steady the soul. Ironwood Hollow, old and wise, beneath these weather-beaten skies, and every mile I leave behind stays rooted in my mind. The river rolls beyond the trees and disappears into the breeze. plane, dragging dust like a ball and chain. It filled the cracks, it filled the sky, turned the daylight dark and dry. I pulled my coat against the cold and walked a road I didn't know. With every step the dust would rise, like old trouble in disguise. Some things follow where you roam, no matter how far from home, like shadows stretching through the years, built from old regrets and fears. This devil's dust won't let me rest, it settles deep inside my chest. It rides the wind, it rides the rain, and finds its way back once again. Devil's dust, dark and gray, trying to blow my hope away, but I keep standing through the storm, holding on and moving on. The fence lines vanished in the haze, lost inside the drifting gray. The old oak tree bent with the gust, like it had learned the art of trust. I've seen strong men lose their way, chasing ghosts from yesterday. But the dust don't care who wins, it only cares where it's been. The harder that the wind can blow, the deeper roots are forced to grow. And every storm that comes around tests what's built on solid ground. This devil's dust won't let me rest, it settles deep inside my chest. It rides the wind, it rides the rain, and finds its way back once again. Devil's dust, dark and gray, trying to blow my hope away, but I keep standing through the storm, holding on and moving on. The sunset burned a copper red across the fields and riverbeds. The wind grew tired, the dust fell slow, revealing what I'd come to know. That every trial leaves a mark, but doesn't have to own your heart. And every road that's hard to walk has something worth the cost. The storm can shake the tallest tree, but it can't decide what I will be. And every time I face the night, I learn a little more to fight. But some lessons must be learned. Devil's dust, let it blow. There's strength in what I came to know, that even through the darkest skies, a stubborn spirit survives. The dust settles over the land, and I still stand. blood moon hung above casting shadows across the fields. The gravel road stretched dark and long, like I knew where I belonged. The pine stood still against the sky, black silhouettes a mile high, and every step beneath that glow felt like someplace I had to go. The night was deep, the air was thin, like something was closing in. Not with fear, not with dread, but with the weight inside my head. Down the blood moon trail tonight, I walk between the dark and light. No clear answers, no grand design, just another county line. Blood moon trail, red and cold, through every story left untold, and every mile beneath that shine feels like a road that's mine. The creek reflected crimson light, flowing through the silent night. The wind moved softly through the cane, carrying whispers through the plain. I thought about the years gone by, the reasons why we live and try, and how the hardest roads we take often shape the souls we make. The moon don't judge, it only sees the stubborn hearts beneath the trees, and every scar beneath the skin, the places where we've been. Down the blood moon trail tonight, I walk between the dark and light. No clear answers, no grand design, just another county line. Blood moon trail, red and cold, through every story left untold, and every mile beneath that shine feels like a road that's mine. The eastern sky began to burn, signaling the night's return. The red moon slowly lost its glow as dawn arrived below. Standing there beside the road, I felt a lighter kind of load, like something carried through the dark had finally left its mark. Every trail beneath the moon ends too late and ends too soon, but every step through dust and stone teaches how to stand alone. Still running through my head, and every mile I leave behind leaves a little peace of mind. The moon sinks low beyond the trees and disappears into the breeze. Black River road beside the road, carrying secrets nobody knows. Moonlight trembled on the water skin, like old mistakes returning again. The tree stood silent along the bank, darkest thoughts I never thanked, and every mile beneath the night pulled me deeper from the light. The current moved without a sound, past every fence and every town, like it knew something I didn't know about the places people go. Down Black River Road I ride, with the darkness at my side. No promises, no guiding star, just knowing who we really are. Black River Road runs cold and deep, through every vow I couldn't keep, and every mile it pulls me through feels a little more like truth. The water cut through stone and clay, the same way time wears souls away. Not all at once, not overnight, but little pieces out of sight. I've seen dreams sink beneath the tide, and watched good men lose their pride, but still the river kept moving on long after everything was gone. The night can hide 1,000 fears and magnify forgotten years, but somewhere in that endless black, there's no need to look back. Down Black River Road I ride, with the darkness at my side. No promises, no guiding star, just knowing who we really are. Black River Road runs cold and deep, through every vow I couldn't keep, and every mile it pulls me through feels a little more like truth. Beyond the trees, soft as a whisper on the breeze. The river still was dark and wide, but now the light stood by its side, and in that quiet I could see the road was changing me, not through comfort, not through ease, but through uncertainty. Some roads aren't meant to make you smile, they're meant to carry you a while, through all the things you need to face, before you find your place. Same old sky, Black River Road, I understand. Nothing here was ever planned, but every mile and every bend made me stronger in the end. The river fades into the dawn, keep rolling on. Cut west through barren fields, past rusted plows and broken wheels. A murder of crows filled the sky, drawing shadows as they passed by. The gravel cracked beneath my boots like old truths without excuses, and every mile of darkness grew until the world was black and blue. Crows flew low against the wind like they knew where I'd been, tracing circles overhead above the roads I should have left. Down Crow Black Road tonight, where the day surrenders to the night. No silver lining, no easy grace, just dust and time in this forgotten place. Crow Black Road, long and wide, with a cold wind by my side, and every mile beneath the stars leaves another scar. Gas station stood alone, its window shattered, sign long gone. The pumps were rusted where they stood, swallowed slowly by the woods. I stopped and listened to the air, the kind of silence waiting there, the kind that settles in your bones and reminds you you're alone. Some roads don't lead to anywhere, but still you find yourself there, following questions through the dark, searching for a spark. Down Crow Black Road tonight, where the day surrenders to the night. No silver lining, no easy grace, just dust and time in this forgotten place. Crow Black Road, long and wide, with a cold wind by my side, and every mile beneath the stars leaves another scar. Pale above the pines, casting silver across county lines. The crows were gone, the sky was still, the night stretched over every hill. And in that emptiness I found a strange peace in the sound of nothing asking me to be anything but me. Sometimes the road is all there is, no grand reward, no final gift, just another mile to travel through, and the strength to see it through. scar. The dawn appears beyond the plain, and the crows return again. The county line appeared at dusk. Beneath the sky of smoke and rust, the road ran straight through fields of gray, where daylight slowly slipped away. Telephone poles stood like guards, watching over empty yards, and every mile of cracked black top felt like a place where time had stopped. The wind moved low across the weeds, carrying forgotten dreams, and every shadow stretched so long like it was trying to hold on. Welcome to Shadow County tonight, where the dark arrives before the light. No flashing signs, no neon glow, just old roads that nobody knows. Shadow County, cold and still, past the creek and over the hill, and every mile beneath the stars reminds me who we really are. The courthouse clock no longer ran, its hands were frozen where they'd stand. The diner lights were burning dim like echoes from another wind. I passed the church beside the square, its steeple cutting through the air, a lonely landmark standing tall after watching decades fall. Some places never truly change, they only weather years in pain, holding stories in the dust long after iron turns to rust. Welcome to Shadow County tonight, where the dark arrives before the light. No flashing signs, no neon glow, just old roads that nobody knows. Shadow County, cold and still, past the creek and over the hill, and every mile beneath the stars reminds me who we really are. Over fields of stone, and for a while I stood alone, listening to the distant breeze moving softly through the trees. And in that silence I could hear the passing of another year, a quiet truth beneath the sky. Nothing stays, and that's alright. Every town and every road carries its own kind of load, and every soul that passes through leaves behind a trace or two. Same old stars, Shadow County, dark and wide, with the night out by its side, and every mile I leave behind stays somewhere in my mind. The county fades into the dawn, but the road rolls on. Graveyard wind rolled through the weeds, past weathered stones and dying trees. It carried dust across the ground like it was searching for a sound. The moon hung cold above the hill. Everything was deathly still except that restless evening breeze moving through the cemetery. Some places hold the weight of time, and every crack and every line and every name carved in stone reminds me nobody stays alone. That graveyard wind keeps calling low through the places people go. It knows every dream and every scar and exactly who we are. Graveyard wind, cold and slow, teaching things I need to know. That every road and every mile only lasts a little while. The iron gate was hanging loose. Rust had claimed what time once used. The wooden crosses leaned aside like old men tired from the ride. I walked the roads beneath the night, reading names in pale moonlight, thinking about the years we've spent and where they finally went. The wind don't care about your plans or everything you understand. It only moves from place to place across the years we cannot chase. That graveyard wind keeps calling low through the places people go. It knows every dream and every scar and exactly who we are. A graveyard wind, cold and slow, teaching things I need to know. That every road and every mile only lasts a little while. The sky began to glow, the darkness slowly letting go. The wind still moved across the land like time slipping through my hands. And in that quiet morning light I saw the meaning of the night. Not fear, not loss, not deep regret, but learning not to forget. Every Every stone beneath the sky belonged to someone passing by, and every life that came and went left something in the wind. Stories through the years, through hopes and doubts and fears. Graveyard wind, I understand. Nothing here was meant to stand forever in this world of dust, except the lessons left with us. The wind fades into morning light and disappears from sight. The clouds rolled in like sheets of steel, covering everything I feel. The fields went dark before the rain, and silence settled on the plain. I stood beneath that iron sky, watching another season die. The wind carried a bitter sound across the cold and empty ground. Some days arrive without a warning, like shadows stretching through the morning. And all you can do is stand your ground when the darkness gathers around. Under a cold iron sky, I learned how not to break inside. The storm may come, the storm may stay, but it won't carry me. Watching every road I've led, and every time the thunder calls, I stand taller through it all. The old barn groaned against the wind, like it had done since way back when. The fence posts leaned, the paint had peeled, but somehow they refused to yield. I saw myself inside those boards, weathered by 1,000 storms, still standing though the years were rough, still proving I was strong enough. The hardest roads are often walked without a word, without a thought, just one more step and then another, through every kind of weather. Under a cold iron sky, I learned how not to break inside. The storm may come, the storm may stay, but it won't carry me away. Cold iron sky above my head, watching every road I've led, and every time the thunder calls, I stand taller through through it all. The evening fell, the rain moved on, leaving silver on the lawn. The clouds began to drift apart like heavy weight from off my heart. And through the cracks I saw the light breaking through the fading night, a quiet proof that every storm eventually moves on. Strength is not a thing you're given, it's earned by simply living through every doubt and every scar, and still remembering who you are. But to keep my spirit whole. Cold iron sky, I understand. The storm was never in command, and every trial that I survive reminds me I'm alive. The clouds drift west beyond the hill, and the night grows calm and still.